Hey everyone, it's Swayne here, your superintendent of schools at USD 407, and I am checking in here on March 9th, if you can believe that, from my office with 6 Minutes with Swayne. The 6-minute opportunity to know everything that's going on, or at least some of it. So one of the things that is being talked about a lot right now is the opportunity for special education services. USD 407 has been a long independent provider of special education services. It is most common for districts in Northwest Kansas in particular, but really across the state of Kansas, to be a part of a special education cooperative. And what that means is it's a group of schools, some mostly of like sizes, that are able to pool their resources together and create an opportunity to serve students on IEPs and in special needs. And USD 407 has always been an independent provider of those services. And that's never been really a bad thing. It just isn't perhaps maybe the ultimate thing. And so for more than a decade, and maybe even more than that, I don't know, but for at least the last decade, the board and USD 407 have been actively engaged in conversations around districts or around cooperatives that are near us to see if USD 407 could fit into one of those families. And that has never been the case. We've never had that opportunity. But here recently, as part of our story, we've reached out to the West Central Kansas Special Education Cooperative that is based in Hayes, just down the road. And they have been at the table collaboratively for about the last 10 or 12 months. And we are nearing an opportunity to perhaps receive an invitation from those cooperative districts. Those districts are four. It is Hayes, Victoria, Ellis, and La Crosse. And we are looking at perhaps adding Russell to that. There's a couple of fears out there around that, and everything that is change often encourages a little bit of fear or anxiety. One fear comes from parents that says, will my students have to go to Hayes? The answer is no. The cooperative always provides education first in our school district. It is our home district. This is where our peers are. This is where our families are. This is where our local businesses and relationships are. And so the answer to that is no. However, there are opportunities that the cooperative may offer that the IEP team might decide to take advantage of. And in that case, the IEP team is made up of three specific prongs or legs to that conversation. First is the educators. That's the special educator as well as the classroom educator and service providers within that component. Secondly is the parent. And the parent is one of the most important keys to this because we want to make sure that we hear what's happening at home just as much as the parent hears what's happening at school. And thirdly is what we call the LEA, or the lead educational advocate or lead educational advisor, administrator, and that's usually your building principal. So it's only at that table of leadership and teamwork that the services are determined, and that's how goals are written and that's how services are provided. If the team decides that it's in the best interest to develop a student for different types of programming that we currently don't have, then that's the access that the student will provide. It's all driven by the IEP. Secondly, the other question that's been asked is, why would we do this? Well, there are lots of pros and cons. A couple of the cons are we would indeed risk or lose our autonomy as the only decision maker in special education, but instead we trade it for a collaborator in the decisions of special education in Russell. But what we gain is the best way to say what we gain is we gain purchase power. We gain the conglomeration of a 5-district co-op that allows us to recruit staff, employ staff, employ services, create larger programming for 3-year-olds through 21-year-olds, and to engage in a richer, deeper set of professional development opportunities for those staff members, which directly impacts all of our students. It is also true that we gain some litigation protection. As many of you know, sometimes life happens in litigation, and so this would give us a larger protection to ensure that we can do things well and do things right for our students and our families across the district. Beyond that, our staff as well. And so I wanted to take a minute on this 6 Minutes with Swayne to say, I hope that you enjoy and can ask questions. There's lots of opportunities on our website at www.usd407.org for you to learn or see more news and find ways to ask questions. Please give us a call at the district office anytime. This timeline looks like about the next 60 to 75 days in which this decision will perhaps come to fruition for us. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Oh, I almost forgot. It's March 9th and we're expecting lots of snow. So yes, we are having a snow day tomorrow because the drive time and other types of driving in our district should not be good for our staff and our students. So we're going to keep everybody safe at home tomorrow, but you guys will get those text messages. I just thought I'd throw that in at the end. Enjoy your spring break, everyone, and stay safe and enjoy each other. It is a great day to be a Bronco.